Hi guys, it's Miss Robin, and today we're going to make our own balancing scale. So for this, we're going to need some twine or some string or yarn, whatever you have at your house, some scissors, and we're going to need help from an adult with our scissors. We've got to be very careful with them, not to hurt ourselves or cut ourselves. A hanger, and 2 empty bottles. You can use big soda bottles. If you don't have soda bottles, I'm using big gallon water bottles, like I used for my cyclone experiment. If you don't have that, you can use something smaller, like a plastic cup or a styrofoam cup. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to cut these in half to make little like buckets almost. So we're going to go and we're going to cut our bottles in half, and we'll show you what we're going to do. Alright friends, so Miss Robin went and she cut her bottle in half. So now I have both of my bottles and I have little buckets. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some string and I'm going to cut my string right there. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of string. So for this, you might need someone to help you to cut your string, and you want some pretty long string. You want it to be nice and long. I'm going to cut them the same size. So I have 2 pieces of string that are pretty long and that they're the same size. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take one of my buckets. And in my buckets, I also made little holes on each side, so you can see. So first, I'm going to take my first string, or my first side of my string, and I'm going to put it in my bucket. And because my string is kind of thick, I think I might be able just to make a knot. So I made a knot, and let's see. If I pull it, oh, nope, it's not going to work. So I'm going to pull it through, and so I'm going to make 2 knots in the same spot. So that it doesn't go through my hole. There we go. And then next, I'm going to take my hanger and I'm going to take the other end of my string and I'm going to put it through the hanger, just like that. And then I'm going to put my string on the other end, through the, not the other end, through the other hole of my bucket. Sherman's having a bit of a hard time. If it's a little bit hard to pull through, you can put a piece of tape on the end so that your side isn't all wide. So maybe a piece of tape might help. And just kind of tape it around the side so that you can put your string through. So there, one side is done. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side of my bucket, or to my other bucket, sorry. So I'm going to take my bucket and I put my string through, and I'm going to make a knot on this side. I'll make 2 knots. There's 1 knot, there's 2 knots. I'm going to take my other end of my string, put it through my hanger again, down, and then I'm going to take my string and put it through the other hole, and then going to make 1 knot and 2 knots. Alright, so now maybe I'll do 1 more because this hole was a little bit big. 3 knots. So now I have 3 knots. So now I have a bucket that hangs from one side on this side and on this side. If you want to put some tape, you can put some tape. If you want to try and tie it, you can try and tie it. But I'm going to leave my buckets just like that. So next, what you can do is you can go to a room that has a doorknob. I'm going to do mine in my kitchen, or at least try to. I don't know if I made them long enough. I might have to do it from a different shelf. Alright, friends. So, now that I made my my balance scale, I'm going to grab a few things that are close by. So I have some strawberry milk mix, some vitamins, some salt, and a bottle of tea, something to drink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see which one weighs more and which one weighs less. So I'm going to turn my camera so you can see. So I'm going to have to change hangers because the hanger that I was using that looked like this, the string kept sliding back and forth. So I would suggest to use a hanger like this that has the little, oopsies, that has the little sticks in the middle to stop the string, or a hanger like this that has little hooks. So I decided to use one with the little hooks, so I just tied my strings to the bottle and I just looped them onto the hooks. So now we can see that both hooks, or both buckets I should say, are at the same spot, because remember, they weighed the same. So I'm going to try this again. We're going to try putting our vitamins into one side, and like we saw last time, the vitamins are heavy, so the bucket that has the vitamins came down because that means it's heavier, and the one that's empty went up because it has nothing in it, so it doesn't weigh as much. So next we're going to try our strawberry milk mix. So if I put that in this bucket, I see that the buckets change again. So now this bucket is lower because it's heavier, because the strawberry milk mix is heavier than the vitamins. So then if I take out the vitamins and I put this bottle of tea, it changes again. So now the strawberry milk goes up and the tea, one of the tea comes down because the tea bottle is heavier. What if I take out the tea bottle and I take out the strawberry milk mix, and this time I'm going to try doing this can of soda on this side and this can of soda on this side. What happens? They go back to being the same. So instead of one being heavier and one being lighter, they weigh the same amount. How interesting is that? Alright friends, so you can do whatever you want. I just used things I was in the kitchen that I was able to grab. But you can use toys, you can use things around your house, and you can see which one's heavier and which one's lighter. Don't forget to take a picture of what you do so the teachers can see your project. Bye friends, see you next time.